Today we are starting over as a noob with 100 2-star Solix OP pets in Capybara Evolution. These are literally the most powerful and expensive pets ever. Just one of them costs 135,000 Robux to make. And not only that, but we have every secret in the game. So, let's get started. And just look at how much damage we're gonna do right off spawn. 2.7 million as a level 1 rebirth 0? Really? Oh my gosh. That's insane. So like I mentioned, we do have every single secret, and I don't even know how I'm going to be able to choose because all the secrets are so cool. But I think we should just go through them randomly. I'm feeling this one. Oh, the Prestige Bunny Man. Oh, I've never seen any capybara take flight before, but it makes sense that it would be the Superman. All right, there we go. So damage is going to be super duper easy. XP, on the other hand, might need some work. So what could we do to get some XP? I think we go over here and claim our free crates. By the way, the game updates and might already be out by the time you see this video. So let's open up 2. Here we go. Let's see what we get. And, ooh, magma sword and another magma sword. Our luck is incredible. All right, well, just take a look at how much XP we are gaining now. But to address the elephant in the room, you guys probably saw it. We have, 100 demon crates. So not only are we starting off with the best pets, we are also going to be getting the best relics, and we also have some potions. So we started off a little slow, but just watch me ramp things up. Look at this. We're already able to rebirth and go back to the start, but that's how crazy good and crazy fast we're going to level up this video. All right, rebirth number 1, and honestly, let's switch it up. Let's go to my favorite capybara, the new Cabby Phantom. I'm so ready to fly through this game. All right, 15 gems will buy the damage upgrade, and then we will need some gems for the upgrade at the end of Capybara Park. So we got the 50 free ones, and I think it costs like, what, 100? Yeah, exactly 100. But we could already leave, but I don't necessarily want to leave until we get the upgrade. I think it would take too long to stick around, though. Yeah, let's just get on out of here. So let's go ahead and put on our relics, and there we go. Capybara. I'm so interested to see what they're going to come out with this next update, because obviously in brainrot evolution, we're getting the hotspot dungeon, so that's going to be very cool. But in this game, they really haven't released or leaked anything about what we should expect. Also, we now have the 100 gems, so let's go ahead and go back. Okay, there we go. There's the boost. And unfortunately, we can't teleport to the next world, but we're cool. There's no reason to go after the Capyrial. We already have it. And honestly, I kind of want to get through this world without rebirthing. How long would it take? We will rebirth, don't you worry. But we're so OP that it feels like this isn't even the same game that I'm used to. Also, we do have the chill egg, which is 185% XP boost. So blaze books will be good. And then obviously we're going to need the Ashen Charms, but we could already leave Cabylantic, but instead we're going for Rebirth 2. In a different video, if you want to see me actually try to speedrun getting every single capybara, let me know. And I would definitely do it for a video. Oh, there we go. All right, let's switch up our secret. This time I'm feeling going back to the first one ever, the Capybara CEO. I always thought his walking animation was kind of funny. He does not look like a normal capybara. And then you're like, kind of looks like one. But okay, watch me slide. Look, he doesn't even pick up his feet. He's like speed walking. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. All right, World 3, and we're only like 5 minutes into recording. The robots are going down. Boom, boom, boom. And let's go ahead and open up some more demon crates. Like I said, we need the best relics, because we're trying to make it as far as possible. Speaking of which, ooh, you know what? Fine, we'll fight the Capyrial. Why not? Why not? We got an Ember Ring, ooh, which in this game is basically the same thing as the Ember Wand from brainrot evolution. All right, let's switch up our secret. This one, I really don't understand. The Capybara has like 2 monsters in one. Let's still keep opening up our demon crates, and the boot can be removed. And there we go. Okay, so the Ember Ring gives us 135 XP boost. So that's going to be what we're going after. That and the Ashen Charm. So we're just going to spam open them all. Hopefully we get one Ashen Charm out of 100. But honestly, our luck could just be off today. Oh, we can already leave. Mount Bara. What is this? World 4, 5? Something like that? Anyway, keep it going. Open all of them. Capybara. Cabby King of Trolls. Someone in my comment section said that that's their favorite. That's an interesting one to have as your favorite capybara. Comment your favorite down below. I will have to look at this screen. Oh, our inventory's full? No way. That's okay. All right, we'll delete some of these. And let's open up the last 4. But if I'm looking at all the capybaras for the secrets, it's definitely the Cabby Phantom. But I would have to unlock all these other ones. I'll have to think about it. The Zeus one's really cool for sure. I do like the Army Man. But a lot of these don't really even look like capybaras if you think about it. All right, Capybara Desert. And the Capyrial will definitely levels up enough to get out of here. And Rebirth. So that would be, what, Rebirth number 3. And we just started. Oh my gosh, these pets are so good. Not to mention our crazy relics as well. Let's see, is there anything we could optimize more? Oh, we do have one more ring. So that's not too bad as well. Well, time to Rebirth. And have we been using our potions? Yeah, we have. Okay. I'm guessing in the next update for Capybara evolution, there's probably going to be a triple XP because there's that in brainrot. And in Capybara, like the game's like just as giant, if not more maps. I don't know the exact number, but okay, there we go. I just can't stop leveling up. I don't know what's happening. Okay, no worries. And there we go. I think we can barely even talk. We're leveling up so much. We're gonna skip the event boss, go right on ahead. Let's open up these 3. And I think it's about time we open our selection screen and go with, let's do the Cabiosaur. This one's pretty cool. All right, here we are back in Mount Bara. This costs 20K. Ugh, geez. As you guys know, the only way to really cheese the system is with getting gems from the summer event. And we need to open up some eggs then. In order to open some eggs, let's just go over here. Just need to do 10. All right, so let me spam them real fast. There's 6, there's 9, and there we go. Okay, so this is where we were before we rebirthed. And I have a feeling we're gonna be able to get to the next rebirth just as fast. If we look at our teleport, the difficulty really shows up at Bara blocks. Cabytropolis, don't get me wrong, is difficult, but I think should be fine. I might eat my own words. I don't play Capybara evolution enough to know, to be honest. And it's at this point, I'm now realizing we're not using our potions. So let's do that. We have some spins. Let's use 5 of them. We need the gems for the upgrade. Come on. Oh, only sun. That is the one thing we don't need. Quite literally. Doesn't help us at all. Because again, we have the most OP pets. We can claim our playtime rewards. Go ahead, even though it really doesn't help us too much. And okay, I am definitely eating my words now. As you can see, I'm not even to the next world yet, which means Cabytropolis might be a problem. I'm just hoping for the best. Level 49, so a few more bosses and we'll be level 48. But the thing is, level 49, we're gonna have to take double this XP amount. So we're gonna have to do like 250 sextillion, which is kind of ridiculously high. Even with every secret, that doesn't help with the XP. All right, so let's switch it up and go with a faster capybara. Let's go with the Capytron. That way, we can at least get the XP faster. The other thing is, there's no rebirth in Cabytropolis. There is one in Bara blocks though. So I think that's gonna be our goal. Get to Bara blocks, rebirth, and make it all the way back. There's only 3 more worlds left. How hard could it be? Okay, we just leveled up and got the Bara board, and that means we are on to Cabytropolis. So that little bit right there took us about 10 minutes to get through that map, which means I have a feeling this is gonna take like 20. But again, our damage is so strong that we can defeat anything in one attack. And it's also due to the fact we have a 60% secret boost. Ridiculous. So, Rekibara and 4 more levels and we can escape. But this is not gonna be easy. It's gonna take a lot of running around, that's for sure. What we need is enough gems to go back and buy those relic slots that we missed. We already have all the XP boosts that we could possibly get, but once we get like, I would say 1,000,000 gems, we'll go back and see if we can buy any other upgrades. So there we go. Got a few. And claim all of those. The summer event. Oh, the pass. Yes, 20 more spins. Here goes nothing. Come on. Only gems. Only gems. Only gems. Only gems. Please, please, please. 80,000 gems? That's not too bad. Okay. We got 250,000 gems to spend. I'm pretty sure the one upgrade we were eyeballing was 250,000. So let's go check it out. Okay, I lied. This one cost 2.5 million. Surely there was one in Mount Capybara, right? Okay, so there's the damage boost there. Again, we don't need damage. I think we missed the XP boost that's in Cabylantic. Yeah, that's what it was. 2,000 right there. And then in Factory Bara, that's 300. I mean, we could buy it, but there's no need. And then the speed boost for only 100. And then just out of curiosity, how much is this speed boost? 20K, we'll buy it. Yeah, for sure. How is that going to be 20K? And then this is going to be 250. Ain't no way. All right. So back to Cabytropolis we go. And keep on spamming. We have to level up 3 more times. What could we possibly do to help our chances here? Just so we look flashy, let's use the Cabby Phantom. Or is he slower? Let me see. I want to test. I think the Cabytron's faster. And you know what? I think our relics could get even better. Let's bring in a friend. All right, you thought we were OP before? Take a look at us now. We're trading with our main account. Look at all this. 240 XP for each one of these. And then why not? We'll take another 2-star Solix. And watch this. 20 Dark Scrolls. And boom, 9 million gems. Holy. All right, we're getting out of Cabytropolis now. So let's take off all these crappy relics. Put on all the cowboy hats. And let's take a look at our speed now. Ooh, we're fast. Still not max speed since we don't have these relic slots. But there's an easy way to fix that. We can go back and buy it with our gems. And there we go. So now we have another 215% XP boost. And woo, much, much better. And I think once we move on from Cabytropolis, we're going to go ahead and use those Dark Scrolls to see if we can get even better stats on these. Because some of them, as you can see, have 30% XP boost, but they should have 40. That would make them better. So we still have to level up twice. But now with the help of our other account, this is going to be a much nicer process. Okay. And then what's the upgrade over here? Health. And then that is damage, which still don't need more damage because we have an army of Solixes behind us. Wait, so we forge our relics here. Oh, perfect. We don't even have to go anywhere. All right, so the highest I've seen is 240. So let's go for that on each of them. Forge. Let's see. Did that go to 240? It's so hard to tell. I have no way of telling which is which. So I guess we'll just do it this way. We'll just go until they each have 240. 250. Wait, that's so good. 250% XP boost. Jeez. Okay, we'll do this one next. We're looking for 40 again. Nice. I think that worked, but we're just gonna go until it doesn't. Okay, this is at 30. Give me to 40. Oh, still 30. 35. Okay, so you can get 30, 35, 40. And there's the 40. Okay, perfect. I don't think you can get any higher than that. A man can hope so, though. Did it work? Nope, 30. Come on. Where's the 40%? Give it to us. Right here. Oh, still 30. So many Robux. And each of these Dark Scrolls cost like 400 Robux. So it's crazy that we're just re-rolling and re-rolling and re-rolling. Here we go again. 35%. That's good, but I want max. I want literal max percent. Give us the 40. There it is. Okay. So since we know we can get 40%, let's go with the basketball again. Want to get 40%. That's 30. Nope. That was a downgrade. That was also 30. Okay. Please. There it is. Okay. Woo. So everything here is now 40% better than the original. Now I want to see when we defeat the boss, how much XP we get. Might not seem like a lot, but trust me, 40% or whatever the difference is goes a long, long way. Okay, 99%. Unfortunately, this isn't the level we need. We have to go one more in order to leave. The Capybara, my arch rival. Even though it looks so cute, it's menacing and annoying. Okay, the relics actually made a big difference. Normally this would take like 4 hours to complete. It actually only took about like 10 minutes-ish. But we are back and better than ever because we are on 2 Bara blocks, which means There's only one more world left. But first, we got to get out of here in record speed. Just like that. Oh, one more level to go. Don't be fooled, though. Even though we got these first few levels, trust me, it's going to take a long time to leave. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started. I think the Capybara might help a little bit, but our damage is not the issue. Again, it's only the XP. All right, so we can rebirth. And since we just rebirthed with the prestige Cappy clock. Oh, wait, he's actually really fast. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. I was gonna say, let's just use this instead of the Cappytron. But wait, is he the fastest in the game? He might be. And I think it's faster to just eliminate stuff here and then teleport to the third world. So let me attack some stuff. And just like that, we are on out. Factory Bara, here we are. Okay, so with that being said, pretty much the same thing is gonna happen. We're gonna level up a bunch of times. We're gonna move very fast. And we'll be hopefully not stuck in Cabytropolis. Cabytropolis is a nightmare. I underestimate it every time. But it's basically the same thing as Glorbo Heights. And Glorbo Heights, also a pain. Mount Bara, on the other hand, not difficult at all. If you say you're stuck on Mount Bara, I don't know if you're trying. You gotta play the dungeons. You need to enter all the codes. There's so many codes in the game that give you a chance at a secret and help you a lot, for sure. One thing that I did find, though, is there are way more codes for brainrot evolution than there are for Capybara. I'm not sure exactly why, but we are one level away. Oh my gosh, I'm just jumping all over the place today. We flew before, and we got a super jump. That was so cool. Okay, nice. And how much XP you giving us? Ooh, that's a big chunk of XP. Very, very solid. All right, 92, 98, and bang. Level 50. Okay, well, there we go. Cappy Jet. So we're not quite out of Cabytropolis yet, but as you can see, much faster than before. All right, Cappy Man. This is also a secret, but obviously that one's just normal. Okay, well, I'm still kind of slow, which I was not expecting. I was really thinking out here that we would get here and this would be the fastest you've ever seen someone level up, but that's not the case. I guess what we'll do is we'll just keep attacking the boss and we'll be back in a moment. All right, there it is. So that took about 5 minutes. I know it was cut out of the video, but we are in BaraBlox. But we're in BaraBlox now, and let the real grind begin. Can we escape, or will this be our downfall? It might be our downfall. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We did make it all the way to the very last rebirth in the game, but there's only one world left, and I would say this is pretty darn good. Just starting a mere 1 hour ago as a level 1 noob. I mean, come on. And if you're wondering how can I get these 2 relic slots, well, I will tell you. One of them is in the index, which the index in this game is in the last world, which very unfortunate. And then the other one is an upgrade in the last world that costs 500 million. So we're not able to get that. At least not in this video, I don't think. But there's an XP boost over here for 50 million. Oh, wait, that could help. Only issue is we don't have 50 million gems. We used all the gems from our main account. We'll keep trying. We gotta be level 65. What's in the relic smelter? Ooh, a toy crate? Let's smelt some of these. Why not? All right, and we'll get some scrolls too. Angel crates, toy crate. Maybe it'll give us the secret. That'd be kind of funny. Nope, and close but no. Oh, we just leveled up and got the Capybara. But we're level 62, and that took us 10 minutes just to level up that one time. BaraBlox is so annoying. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm making a deal with you guys. We're getting to level 63, but that's where we gotta end today's video. I don't know if anyone's stuck at level 62, but I do not blame you. This is impossible. Okay, we're at 91%. We're in the final stretch. Even though it's not technically max level, I would say it's pretty darn close. Oh, the next steps is obviously buying that XP boost that costs 50 million over here in this corner. But like I said, this is literally the max possible relics we could be using right now. Keep in mind, 240% for each of these. So this is almost 1,000% XP boost. And then multiply that by 2 because we have the double XP potion on. which is crazy to think about, right? And we're still taking forever to upgrade. Oh my gosh. Capybara evolution may be the most difficult of all the evolution games. Let me know if you agree in the comments. But here we are. Just a few more. Oh my gosh, look. 0.01%. And there it is. The Mechbara. Very, very cool. Okay, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And on screen now is another video that YouTube is recommending that it thinks you'll like. So check it out after this one. See you in the next video. Goodbye.